One of our viewers, family, one of us, clicked on one of the links that I list on the spreadsheet where I post web addresses to information resources and application portals to grants for everyone. Now, GoFundMe has effectively awarded one of our viewers, one of us, ladies and gentlemen, with a grant of $500, and over 5 people who have donated to this viewer's campaign have awarded this same viewer with an additional grant of $735, which brings the grant to a whopping total of $1,200, equivalent to the first stimulus check. And what was the only requirement? As I've been telling you throughout all of these videos, you simply have to operate a small business, which is as simple as taking, again, I'll keep showing you him because perhaps it'll appreciate faster if I keep showing it off on the video. Taking this Bob Ross bobblehead doll, for which I paid $6.99 over at Marshall's at Elmont. Go ahead and pick some up if you haven't, so if you can still find it. It's already going for like $20 on eBay, selling it for a profit on eBay, and I have effectively operated. That's the start of what's called a non-employee firm, or non-employer firm, excuse me. That's the official name to which the Small Business Administration refers to organizations that only have one person running the operation. That's all you have to do. You do not even have to have an LLC, a limited liability company, or an employer identification number. However, if you want to form an LLC, on the tab labeled LLC on my spreadsheet, you can find at bit.ly/BIZ, Z as in zebra, SS, Sierra Sierra, 21. It's bit.ly/BizSS21. You can visit the LLC tab on my spreadsheet where I have a link to the video where I tell you all the steps you have to take to form your LLC, and I link you to a service that will form your LLC on your behalf for $49, and it takes care of the registered agent that state governments will use to perform service of process, to send you court papers, to send you state documents like annual filings, etc. Or if you don't want to even pay that, I've got another tab labeled State Departments. You can form your LLC directly with the Department of State, and you can skip having to pay those $49, although I think it's worth it. And I also have a link pointing to the irs.gov page where you can apply for your employer identification number for free. You'll write that off as a deduction, and you don't have to pay taxes on that money. Click the subscribe button and click the bell notification to stay on top of all the business resources that I encounter. It doesn't come with the other requirements, like for instance for these federal grants, for the economic injury disaster loan, that you had to have a business in operation prior to February of 2020, or for the Paycheck Protection Program forgivable loan, that you had to have the business in operation in February 2020 and in 2019. You simply have to operate a small business and write about it. You could have started the business back when I first told you about all these grants for everyone. I told you about the American Seed Fund, about the NAV grant program that's also just been reopened. And you could even start one right now. You're gonna see how simple it was for this viewer to go ahead and take a look at it. Remember, I listed it on row 3. It's now highlighted in cyan. And let's go ahead and take a look at the specifics of it. Together with Intuit QuickBooks, GoDaddy. Intuit QuickBooks, by the way, is a company that runs TurboTax. When you run a small business, it is pretty easy for you to file your taxes through the TurboTax software. GoDaddy and Bill.com, they went ahead and collaborated, and they will match $500, up to $500 that you raise through the GoFundMe platform. The Small Business Relief Initiative was started by GoFundMe, helps small businesses that have been effective. As part of the Small Business Relief Initiative, they'll match right here, see? Supporters can donate to the Small Business Relief Fund, which will issue 500 matching grants to qualifying businesses that raise at least $500 on GoFundMe. That's it. To be eligible, right here, take a look at the FAQs. What businesses are eligible to receive a grant? To be eligible for the grant from the Small Business Relief Fund, the business needs to meet the following requirements: have been negatively impacted by a government mandate due to the pandemic, be independently owned and operated, not be nationally dominant in its field of operation. In other words, you don't have to be a leading business, you don't have to be listed on NASDAQ, intend to use funds to either help care for its employees, workers, or pay ongoing business expenses, raise at least $500 from the business. That's all they're looking for. Raise $500. The fundraiser has already been created and is benefiting a small business negatively impacted by the virus. Please follow these steps to be considered for the grant. You go ahead and fill out this form, confirm your small business. If you have not yet started a fundraiser for your small business, you can go ahead and do so. They list all the instructions on there. It's very simple. And take a look at some of the winning entries. It's not even like a contest. Like, anybody could do this. I don't know. There should be more people stating, I got this grant. You can get at least 5 people to help you out. Come on. All of you are good people. I'm pretty sure there are people that can help you out with whatever business idea. If you don't have a business idea, just take old stuff in your house. Let's say you have an old, this is not old, I actually use this, but let's say the day I don't want to use this anymore, that I decide to pimp out and go buy the Samsung $200 joints, headphones, I'll go ahead and flip these used JBL headphones on there and make some money. Your electronics go like this on eBay. And if you got like IKEA furniture, that goes quick on Craigslist. So all that's money that's not coming from a W-2 paycheck. Virtual tip jar for Hideout Virtual Tavern. So these are some of the successfuls. These are some of the businesses that have been able to raise this stuff. So take a look. Hideout Virtual Tavern. Look how short this entry is. As you may know, the Hideout made the difficult decision to close. Workers across the hospitality industry, those livelihoods, Let's stay healthy and take care. There is still kindness and goodness. That's it. That's all they wrote. And all they have to do is include this hashtag, small business relief. Hashtag meaning you just have to include the number sign, the pound, on one of those dial phones. They raised $53,000. So that's a big grant, right? And they got $500 that came from GoFundMe. You don't have to raise that much. You only have to raise $500. Help and work and WEF survive the shutdown. Look, only one paragraph. The governor has shut down all bars and restaurants until at least May 18th. So you simply have to write how you've been affected by the pandemic. You got a side hustle, whatever, you sell lemonade on the corner. By the way, the eBay business, my son's business. We just sold one of his old cartridges. And here are the messages that my man Emmanuel, aka Send Captures on YouTube, this is what he received from GoFundMe. Your money is on the way. You're sending $500 to your bank account. Please note that deposits may take 2 to 5 business days to appear in your account. If you have any questions about withdrawals or have not received your deposit after 5 business days, you can find answers and contact us 24/7 via the GoFundMe Help Center. This is another message he received. Hi, Columbus, I want to step in and help here while my colleague is away. Our team let us know that your fundraiser has been approved for a grant and you will receive that $500 as a donation to your fundraiser tomorrow, January 22nd, 2021. Thank you for your cooperation, etc., etc. And $500 donation received. Got it. And there's another, your money is on the way. You're sending the $500. They confirmed it. And here is the fundraiser. I'll go ahead and leave a link to it in the top comment section below. And just to keep the ball rolling, I'm donating to it right now. Let's do it, baby. Bang. Bang. There it is, homie. May God bless you, Emmanuel, and everybody out there in the United States of America. If you haven't applied for this thing, get on it. What I like about it is that it helps you get into the practice of selling things, of persuading people, of encouraging people to do things that'll benefit them. And they will benefit from you operating your small business, which delivers a legal, useful service or product to help save and feed your families, to ultimately save this country.